a lot of the things that we talk about when we talk about community wealth building, these aren't necessarily new strategies. These are strategies that communities, and particularly communities that have been marginalized, have been using to service their economic and place-based needs for millennia. Cooperatives, right? So people have been cooperating to meet their economic needs all over the place. And in fact, a lot of our modern examples grow out of examples from the global South. A lot of our community wealth building theory is rooted in places like Ujamaa socialism in Tanzania. A lot of the efforts in participation and participatory democracy that come out of places in South America. And in fact, the networked cooperative model in the United States, in Cleveland, grew out of Mondragon in the north of Spain, which certainly was a model in the face of sort of Franco oppression and so forth, that really helped that region maintain not only its cultural identity and autonomy, but also survive in extreme austerity and deprivation. So there's a lot in this that is already growing out of really the grassroots of places, and now as we sort of like begin to have this movement cohesion, we need to ensure that there are feedback loops and ways of including that enable people to be at the table. When you have participatory planning or budgeting sessions, you need to be able to provide daycare. You need to be able to provide compensation for work hours and things like that, as you've seen in places like Brazil and others in different kinds of experimenting around those efforts. So there's a lot that's already being done. There's a lot more that can be done, and I think it's not just how do you include poor communities, but how are we learning from them and building off of a lot of examples that they've already set.